Aquarius, if you just stop trying, it's going to find you. If you stop looking, it will find you. That's the channeled message that I got straight away before this video. You were on a treasure hunt. It was one of those weird quiz show things where people are like jumping in and out of planes and going, quick, get over here, you know, and doing mad shit and climbing over each other. Everybody's scrambling, but you're not, because you know something different. You know that this thing can come to you. You don't have to try. I think that is a massive message for you for June 2026. This is your June 2026 tarot. 3 cards already out. The 2 of Wands. I love this. Choose your path. Okay? Something that is important is that whatever you're after, let's call this your treasure, okay? Whatever you're after, in order for it to find you, you do need to be on the right path. And that is a case of intuition, spidey senses, good choices. It's kind of a mixture, okay? Because you as Aquarians, I don't even know, and I want you to tell me in the comments, because I love learning and I love Aquarians, got my Venus in Aquarius. How does intuition work for you, Aquarius? I'm a Pisces. It works for us in the quite traditional woo-woo, high priestess, oh my God, I'm getting a vision. That's kind of Pisces, okay? I had a dream. Whereas with Aquarius, it's something sharper, something more crystalline, something more airborne. So please tell me how it works for you. But what I'm getting here is that sense of, if it was sprinkles on the breeze, it's coming towards you. In the first half of June, you're going to get signs about where it is and how to be in the right place at the right time, be on the right path. And the 2 of Wands, it's 2, so it's kind of a decision card. But if you look here, it's usually in the Rider-Waite version, there's that guy, he's got the globe in his hand, you know, it's a merchant, he's looking out to the horizon. Where shall I plant my next business? You know, that kind of thing. But it's Wands, so it's fire. And what it means is that you are not choosing with your head, you're choosing as you live your life experience. So you're going to get signs. It could be through people, it could be through reading it off a lorry, it could be through God knows what weirdo download things that Aquarians get. Please tell me in the comments and teach me. But it's also on the hoof. It's not sit in a room and work it out. Let's get the map out and do the coordinates. Okay? 5 of Cups is in there. So there's going to be some false starts, and there already has been. It says here, system error. By the way, aren't these cards really Aquarian? This is the Neon Tarot. System error, okay? Don't worry about this. Aquarians are very resilient as folks because you're kind of supposed to be. And think of yourselves, this is how I think of it. I think of Aquarians as a bit like the prof guy in Back to the Future. You're trying a load of mad stuff. Even if you're a quiet one, you know, you don't fool me. You're experimenting, you're eccentric. It's that mad professor, mad scientist, you know, doc vibes. And some of it's going to work and some of it isn't. And that's all part of the thing. And that's okay. It's just discarded. When it doesn't work, you get up, you move on. Aquarians are so good at reinventing themselves. Think of yourselves as an inventor. You, what's the word? Innovate, and you test, and then you revate. Whatever that, what's the word for that? You just do it again. You try it something different. It's hot. What can I say? But I have washed my hair. Right, Page of Swords. Okay, and this can apply, by the way. I'm going to look at love life in the second half, love and relationships, what I love to call the erection section. But in this half, this is like your life, destiny, can be love and relationships, the whole shebang, okay? But this is like, it's a bigger umbrella. Page of Swords. Aquarius does well when you get Page, Knight, or King of Swords, or the Magician. Analysing the data, studious, sharp, and perceptive. Ding, ding, ding. of data, but not entirely in your head. I know it's a lot, but you get it. Do that weird thing that you do when you're getting your Spidey Aquarian senses. Pay attention to it though, okay? Whatever your form of intuition is, pay attention to it. What's the heart of the matter, please, for my gorgeous Aquarians? Let me know whether you've got what you've got rising, what you've got moon, what your combo is, whether you're a disruptor. A lot of Aquarians are disruptors. Whether you're a lover, whether you're a sinner. And if you like this video, please do hype. Ding, ding, ding. Hype is a sliding door hiding in the comments. I know, so weird. YouTube's like, we brought out a new feature. And then we put it behind something no one can see. I know. If you go to the like button on your phone, you go to where comments are. It's in there. You can hype it. Thank you in advance. Oof. Of course you get her. Okay. Right, for some of you, this is also, I'm going to say, a business proposition. And that can be itchy nose in the smallest of ways or full on. You know, Aquarius and business, who can keep track of you? Okay, not even you can keep track of you, but that's why you're good at it. You get our friend, the High Priestess. I mean, she's rocking an Aquarius vibe. This icy blue, this neon icy blue, this is you. This is you, Aquarius. Not everything is a mystery, but this might be. Now, swap out misery for treasure hunt, okay? It's more of a treasure hunt, but it's mystery adjacent. That's good. I'm pleased with that. Give us a like if you like that. I'd like myself at this point. Ding, ding, ding. Hype! Okay, now let's deal with this. There will be the odd system failure. It's built in, okay? What you're doing here, what you're proposing, what you're seeking, what you're looking for, what you're innovating, whatever you want to call it, whether it's, you know, full-on side hustle, whether it's a relationship, whether it's whatever, failure's built in, okay? It's been looking for you for a while. I'm writing it down. It's not so much a case of you seeking it out as you just turning towards it and it's already there. We've got these two bad boys who are just not bad boys, actually. I know one of them's on a motorcycle. We've got the Page of Pentacles. Hello, I like to look at all the evidence. I've got my spreadsheets. What's he called? Learn the game. Yes, there is a certain amount of what we're going to call graft, learning, effort. Aquarians are air signs, but you are fixed, so you can stick with something. So you may be learning something from the ground up. This is okay, because especially the Knight of Pentacles turns up, and he has leveled up a bit, hasn't he? Really reminds me of, you know, that thing about looking for a guy in finance. I know, but sort of teamed with a Miami Vice vibe. Anyway, stay the course, grind mode. Aquarians, not necessarily. This is level up. In other words, you're learning. It's very hot in here, by the way, and I can't put my fan on. This is leveling up. And this will happen. You will go into not just a new gear in terms of what you're kind of learning and what you're earning and what you're doing, but also in that weird crystal awareness awakening thing. There's a bit of an awakening going on here. One of my cats just came in. I have no idea who it is. Ding, 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 ding-a-ling-a-ding-dong. And there it is, the jackpot. Yes. I just love that. That is gorgeous. This is looking for you. This will find you. all you have to do is orient yourself to be in the right place. Now, this carries over into love and relationships, okay? It's getting hot in here. Jesus, cat. Okay. I have one Aquarius cat, Valentine. She was born on Valentine's Day. She's very easy to manage because she's like an Aquarius. She's just not very needy. It's one, I would say Aquarius, and do correct me in the comments, but it's one of your greatest attributes is your lack of neediness, which is what makes you a very interesting person to be friends with. Okay, love. What do we need to know about love and relationships? Oof, I like that you got that one actually. You're a bugger to go out with, Aquarius, anyway. You know you are. People don't understand you. They're always asking questions about Aquarius. Can you do a reading about Aquarius? Can you explain this Aquarius person to me? I'm like, no, and that's the whole point. Okay. That one. You're getting a lot of fire. Oh. One more. Okay. 10 of Wands. Now, there's something here about being a bit overwhelmed, but it's also about being overburdened by something. So you're starting here in a state of being maxed out. That's what it says, isn't it? Number 10 is like the max of any suit. You've got the Ace of Pentacles is kind of like the jackpot at the beginning. But number 10 is like, I don't know how much longer I can carry on in the same way. And for some of you, you may be a bit stuck in your love situation. But there's movement. Okay. We also get the 5 of Wands. What do they call this? Play a battle. When you get the 5 of Wands, and it's like you're all jockeying for position. It can be in a relationship situation that your communication is missing each other, that it's tangled, that it can also be power play, because you can see with this, it's like having an arm wrestle, a thumb war, competing for who can be, you know, the highest on Frogger. By the way, if you played an arcade game in your youth, and I bloody well know that you did, let me know in the comments. I will go first. I was an arcade queen. I played Outrun, track and field. What was the other one? I think it was called 1942, and I played Tekken. Oh my God. And many more, if I'm honest. I was an arcade queen. Anyway, there's something here that's a bit vexatious. There's something here that doubles to the 10. There's something here that's a strain. It can't go on. And then you appear as the Queen of Swords. Bloody love this. And you get to wear a crown. If you want, you can swap that out for tiara. You never need a reason to justify a tiara. It requires no justification. Just look at Amy on the, what was it called? Never remember the name of that program. It's a tiara! That one, you know, when Sheldon gives Amy Farrah Fowler, when Sheldon gives her a tiara, it's a tiara. Okay. Truth, wisdom and clarity. No F's given. Aquarius AF. You're moving into your Ice Queen era, and I'm bloody loving it. She's hot, even though she's cold, okay? But Miss Frosty Knickers here has a lot to teach us. If there is any undue baggage, if there is something that is, because Aquarians, and I was saying this to Pisces yesterday, but this is what, and you may be on the cusp, but this is what me and you, because I'm Pisces, this is what we have in common, is an absolute, not even a want, but a need for freedom. Aquarius, perhaps even more so than Pisces. Anybody's getting in your way in your love life in whatever way, if they are curtailing you, it may be messing with your goals outside of your love life, the financial goals, the career goals, your destiny goals, your potential as a person on the planet. It feels here like leveling up, and it feels like whatever your situation is in your love life, someone had better level up because you're leveling up, and they've got to level up with you. Otherwise, what do they call that? That they drop off ships when they need to lose weight. You got to get rid of the old, the cargo? Baggage. You're not going to tolerate baggage. You need levity. You don't need to be weighed down by something. However much you like them, they've got to be kind of contributing to the magic, contributing to the bigger picture. This bigger picture. Do you remember this guy? Two of Wands. We've now got the Three of Wands. It's like more of the Two of Wands is starting to multiply on the horizon. The future is unfolding. And yours is looking pretty good. And that's not to say it's going to be easy, because it isn't. You know, you've got your Nine of Swords in here. Overwhelm, overthinking, anxiety. You've got your Five of Cups as well. You know, failed missions. You've got all that, you know, like anyone else. But you've got your eye on the horizon. I'm going to write that down. And it's looking rather good. Also, fire signs are particularly good for you at the moment. It just feels as if that's a real hot ticket. And I don't know if that's for everyone, but someone needs to hear that. It feels like anyone who either is a fire sign or behaves like one, which is quite kind of hot stuff, I'm liking that for you. But you're still the Ice Queen. Your boundaries are sharp. You cut ties. I can literally see you on a ship or a boat with the ballast, the thing, and then you cut the ropes. You're like, nah, got somewhere to go. We also have the Four of Swords. Taking a rest, taking a break, making sure you're not overthinking this. Part of it is just confidence. Have confidence in yourself, and have confidence in your love life that what is for you won't go by you, okay? There will be an extended love reading. Should have said before, but I was too into it. Extended love reading. So what we do is we choose a deck for you, a deck for your person, and we get very granular, and we look at you and them side by side. We then have a bridge deck that goes down the middle, and we see what draws you together, but we also look at what may be keeping you apart. I know. It's linked below, so if this really toots your horn, have a look at that. Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles has now learned his craft and he puts it into practice. Yes, it's a bit boring, but this is doing the work. Relationship, even for you, my cosmic king and queens, does involve what I call wet tights on the radiator, just doing some maintenance of some kind. Oh, I knew you were going to get her. She's been hanging around this reading, and I'm glad. That's you. It's kind of sassy high priestess meets empress mode. You're kind of dialed in. You're in your feminine energy though. All the way through this reading, you're in your feminine energy. High Priestess, the Empress, the Queen of Icy Knickers, or whatever she's called. I like it. And so does someone else. Overflowing with everything. Enjoy it. I'm loving the whole Miami Vice of these cards as well. And then we get the King of Pentacles. And I do believe we've got the Page, we've got the Knight, and ding ding, a ding a jackpot, we now have the King. Earth signs could be cutting it for you, but also there is a link between money and relationships here that I bloody well like. Abundance in both, okay? But either way, you can't take your eye off this sort of the vision that you have. This icy crystal Aquarius weird frosty intuition. It's gonna get you where you need to be, because where you need to be is looking for you. It's seeking you. It will find you. Just be in the right place at the right time with the right frosty knickers on, and it will all be all right. I'm gonna go do the extended. I'm looking forward to it. It's linked below. See you on the other side. Namaste.